Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday night, and you know what that means. It is time for AEW Dynamite. All right, I'm Zach from West Coast Podcast. We're going to be doing a live stream here of the show. We're going to be watching it as We're the Millers is finishing up right now. Nice blooper reel. We are going to be going through the whole show, and I want your comments. Join the chats. You are here. We are here together. Let's have a good time. And here's what we have in store here from the Gas South Arena. Insert your Beavis and Butthead joke there. We got a lot going on here. Andrade El Idolo versus Cody Rhodes. We'll see if he gets booed out of Atlanta tonight. Yeah. Cody. We have Kris Statlander versus Ruby Soho in the quarterfinals match here for the TBS Championship. This match has been promoted for almost 3 weeks right now, so it's about time we get this. I'm looking forward to it. We also have Bryan Danielson taking on Evil. Ooh, that's wrong. It is 5. He's taking on 5 in his hometown. We'll fix that graphic. And we have CM Punk versus Lee Moriarty. Knock from the show cannot talk highly enough about Lee Moriarty, so I can't wait to see what he brings to the table against CM Punk. And we also have just added last week as well, the Gunn Club versus Sting and Darby Allen. That is our show. Get ready. The credits are rolling right now on We Are the Millers. So, yeah, hit up the chats. We're going to have a good time. I want to hear your thoughts. We got news and rumors we're going to talk about during the break, and also during the break, this right here. We're going to page through 1988, issue number 3 of Nintendo Power, and that is Track and Field 2 advertised on the front. During the commercial breaks, we'll revisit my old youth. Dynamite starting off. It's Wednesday night. We had a Thanksgiving weekend last week, so no one really mailed it in, but we got to bring it this week. We got to build up in 2 weeks. Just announced on social media. It is going to be Hangman Adam Page defending his title against Bryan Danielson at Winter is Coming. People wondering if there is going to be a big surprise, maybe Rotunda, but I say nah, leave it. We're good. Enjoy who you have because, again, we'll talk about the news and rumors. They have too many people right now. Big crowd here, packed. Unlike Monday Night Raw, if you watch that, a lot of empty seats there. Not pretty. They had. We'll talk about news and rumors, but oh boy, Monday Night Raw, you're in trouble. Up next, we got it. Bryan Danielson is coming up next. Oh man. Hangman is out. He's going to be doing some commentary. Yeah, I do not have the actual right thumbnail for Bryan Danielson versus 5. I'm cursed with last week's Evil Uno, but that's okay. We're here together. Hit me up in the chats. Let me know what you think of everything. Are you hyped up for this build with the AEW World Championship match? I think it's good. Adam Page is in such a good place ever since he had his kid. Not like he wasn't before, but you can see it in the ring. And Bryan Danielson is so focused. I think he just needs to not only show wrestling fans that he's still got it, but he needs to show all these young people and veterans that he's got it. And it's just crazy in AEW because now you're in a company where you want to be the best. You want to outperform Kenny Omega. You want to outperform Cody, Andrade, all these people, all this talent. Here we go. Yeah, this place is packed. Here we go with the remix. I dig it. It's odd having Mr. Green Thumb come out to kind of a hip hop song, but I like it. It grows on me every week. Less people doing the yes chant. I think some of them get it that he's leaving that behind, but he's still doing a lot of other stuff like calling people fickle. I like that. I think that's funny. Hangman, new shirt every week. Those shirts aren't cheap. I wish JR nothing but the best. Hopefully he has a nice, healthy recovery. He plans to be back on the December 29th episode. He is going through about 22 rounds of chemo. So thoughts and prayers go out to him, and we wish him well. Dark Order coming out. Do you like him without the mask on? Do you think he should have kept the mask on? Allen 5, Angels. I know people want to start breaking away and becoming, bigger. So you got to have your face out there, but I kind of like the mask. It reminds me of like I don't know. It just makes him part of a group. Yeah, hopefully his teeth stay intact. That was disgusting. I would be irate if someone knocked my fucking teeth out. There he is, Angel 5 right there. I kind of wish like to show more, I don't know, uniformness of the Dark Order that the mask would stay on. Just like with some Marvel advertising, they do a lot of advertising with the masks off, and it's like, well, when I was a kid, it's you watch it with the masks on. Here we go. Oh, he's getting the chant. He's getting the hometown hero chant. Good for him. Oh, look at that smile. That's pretty cool. And I like that they advertise this too, that we have hometown people fighting Bryan. Next week, they're fighting someone else from the Dark Order whose hometown it is, but I forgot where they are. Again, they are taping Rampage as well. Join us Friday for the stream of that. Rampage Live. A nice, fun, quick hour. Yeah, just decided to do this today. So if you want to get notified when we're doing these types of things, hit subscribe right there, hit the bell icon, help us grow, and then we'll let you know when we're doing stuff. We like to just casually jump in and out of live streams because they are fun to do. And when we have free time, we like to do them. Knock and Eric are busy working for the weekend. So shout out to those guys. You'll see them back on Sunday. You can see down below. We got the podcast every Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. It is live as well. So yeah, hit the chats up and be a part of the show. Go and do some technical stuff right here. Bryan Danielson has done a good job of going back and forth between doing technical wrestling and doing spots. His match with Kenny Omega, that's proof of that. He stopped at 5 because he's 5. Go big hit from Danielson. No Jericho on commentary. I like that. That's always a plus for me. There you go. Be a heel, Bryan. Is this your guy? This will be nice. Hopefully, you have Hangman this match, and then we'll get some more people to go in and out of commentary. Give them a chance. That's one thing that WWE used to kind of do really well. Use talent that weren't on the show to do commentary. Like Dolph Ziggler, he's really good at it. Those kicks, man. Those kicks are solid from Bryan. Does he slap the hip? I don't think so. I think that's just solid. Allen Angels with the belt from Hot Topic. I'll probably make like 3 more Hot Topic jokes tonight. Play it up. Play it up. Anyone you are interested in seeing come for Winter is Coming in 2 weeks' time. Again, just announced that's when the championship match between Bryan and Hangman Adam Page is going to take place. And then coming up to next month, we have the Battle of the Belts. That is going to be on a Saturday night, so we'll look forward to doing that. Probably be doing that live, all 3 of us, hopefully. So. There we go. Nice backslide. Allen Angels has to show some offense in here. We got to see some stuff from him. Got to build younger stars and newer stars. As the sun sets behind me here, it was a dreary day here in Hollywood, California. Glad to be with you guys here tonight for AEW Dynamite. Who's in the chat right now? Prime time. First Fridays, now Wednesdays. Oh my, you made my day, brother. Hell yeah, prime time. Here for 2 hours with you and everyone else. It looks like they had pyro go off in there. Oh, I guess in the opening. Need a better ventilation system in there. Get a couple of those Dyson fans up in the corner. Kip Up by Angels. What's the tattoo? Is that like the Kraken? Is it like deer antlers? Allen Angels fired up. Again, during the commercial breaks, we'll talk some news and rumors. So if you have anything on your mind, hit the chats. I want to hear from you and your thoughts. And also, we'll be going through the third issue of Nintendo Power Magazine from 1988. Yeah, that match isn't any that easy. Primetime man, what I would do to have palm trees in the backyard of my small place. I got to say, man, it's nice. It is nice. Is that real? Of course. Of course it's real. Everything else in Hollywood's fake, but those trees are real. Where are they? They're over there. Yeah, that is Dead West. So primetime thoughts on Big Swole leaving AEW. That's what we're going to talk about in the commercial break. Some of those news and rumors. This Dynamite is a good example of what I want to see from AEW coming off of Big Swole leaving. So we'll hit that up primetime pretty soon because we're going to be going pretty soon to the commercial break. It's a shame. I really like Big Swole a lot, actually. Flex them. There you go. He tapped? That's it? No. No. That was it? What do we got here? Maybe a 10-minute match? Probably 9? I mean, I guess on paper, if someone would have said, hey, how long is this match going to be? I guess most of us would pick this type of a match. But man, I wanted to see more from him. All right. Let us know what you think about that match. 5 tapping out. Primetime, Tony Sneeze versus Sammy Guevara. Might be fun, but what happens to need it afterwards? I don't know. Again, that's the problem, and that's one of the reasons why Big Swole left. All right, let's see if he can go hard on this heel promo here. My guy in the crowd there, in between the two, he has like Naomi sunglasses on. Fucking cool. He's working the crowd pretty well. Hangman. I'll take it. What do you do next week? Yep. From Long Island. And then Hangman, yeah. This is a good storyline. Build up for Hangman. Because, yeah, 2 weeks. Primetime winter's coming. It's going to be Danielson versus Hangman. Yep, main event. You guys want to see it already? You guys want to see Hangman lose the belt already? I really like where Hangman's at right now, so I don't want to see him lose the belt. Yeah, don't get tangled up there, buddy. Jeans are like tight. John Silver. No, I can't. That's a meme right there. I can touch Bryan tonight. He was pretty happy about that. There you go. Someone's little son going to the ring. He looks like you had an action figure, but the arms fell off, so you put two other arms from another action figure on him. Yeah, he is. Damn right he is. It would be bad prime time. It would be bad if he lost it already. I don't think he will. They can't touch today, folks. They touch it. No, are they touching? They touch. They just touched right there. Cowboy shit chant going on. Fans really behind him. That's right. You're exclusive. You're Bryan Danielson, damn it. You're not free. Like John Silver. Just begging to be on TV. Comes running out there begging to be on TV. All right, Punk and Moriarty is next. Let's talk about some news and rumors really quick. Prime time. Let's go back to yours. Thoughts on Big Swole leaving AEW? We I think are going to start seeing this a little bit more within the next year or so. Some of these people are kind of getting annoyed because they weren't used on TV. From what I've been reading, that is Big Swole's case. No hard feelings or anything. I'm sure she could come back. Open door policy. But really let down by AEW with Big Swole and the use of her. She was great. I loved her a lot. I honestly thought the stuff that she did with Britt during the pandemic, they made a lot of stuff work with that feud when it didn't really need to. They did a lot of stuff in between segments, in between matches, and it was great. Big Swole has been putting on good matches on Dark, but I don't watch Dark, and this is another example of what I like to preach. YouTube shows do not count unless you're MLW. I'll let that slide, of course. But yeah, these YouTube shows do not count. Apparently, they don't count to Big Swole either. She will be going elsewhere. Let me know in the chats if you have any idea where you'd like to see her. Of course, her boy is Cedric Alexander, part of the Hurt Business, was just on Monday Night Raw. But I don't know if I see her working in WWE. So that's my thought on Big Swole. Primetime, Nintendo is greater than Sega. Yes, it is. I back you, Primetime. Don't worry. Yeah, and then here's the other thing. Brian Cage might be next. He has been very, I don't want to say like coy or oddly saying things on social media, but his wife has been the opposite. She has been just blowing up AEW's social media and mentioning them, saying they need to use Brian Cage. Yeah, just kind of like let go. And it's very odd to see someone like Brian Cage, who was a big get from Impact, just kind of thrown by the wayside. They had a lot of guys like Lance Archer and other big men that really didn't. I don't know. They had too many big men, I think, at once. Then all of a sudden, Powerhouse Hobbs came in, and you put him on the same team as Brian Cage, and it was just too much. The FTW belt was, I don't know. It wasn't it. I don't think that was the thing to put on him. I'm sure that was all Taz's idea, but I do like Taz. Otherwise, Roxy is doing the open door policy for MLW. She will be there this month. It is December now. Man, this year's almost done. What else we got? Cody sounds like he's going to be signing a new deal with AEW. Him and Hangman, him and Kenny Omega are the next two up for contract renewals. Big Swole obviously up for a contract renewal, but didn't take it. Yeah, I do see more people saying no to AEW contracts. Not a lot. I don't think it's a mass exodus, but I do see this happening a little bit more, especially with new talent coming in. Rotunda has been rumored. There's so many people have been rumored. Miro with a promo. Miro's doing good promos, man. Miro has been used very well. Miro walking around in his undies. Mouthing off to his God. Yeah. He pushed me out while I was looking for love. Yeah, like a Lionel Richie song there. Primetime, what can AEW do to change? This is what Rampage was supposed to help with. Rampage was supposed to help showcase new talent and bring new eyes to a lot of people here in AEW, and it just didn't. And Primetime says even Miro is barely on TV, but he's making the best of his small time. Yeah, he really is. All right, CM Punk versus Lee Moriarty now. Lee Moriarty is the next new guy. I know he's been around, but the next new guy to be on TV, while there are other people in the back who have still yet to be on TV for months now. They're showing Dark right here with Moriarty versus Ogre from Nerds. They are in the Impact Zone right there, back where WCW used to film Saturday night. But yeah, Lee Moriarty and Five has been on TV, but haven't really seen him in matches. All right. Punk is coming out now. It's clobbering time. But this is the thing. It's like a rotation, and I don't think it's a good time of the rotation isn't well timed. So then you got people like Sonny Kiss and Joey Janela, who I haven't seen in I don't know how long. Again, Dark and Dark Elevation do not count. But it's nice seeing young talent on Dynamite, but it's a rotation of young talent while well-known names are getting all the shine and the prime spots here. So it's almost a good thing that Kenny's getting fixed up right now. Good thing Mox is getting fixed up right now. So many big names. How do you look at how stacked that full gear card was? You still had big names that were off of it. So we need to get to a place where these smaller names can have big matches on these big pay-per-views. Revolution is probably just gonna be more bigger names. I know it's a card and you got to draw and get the pay-per-view buys, but you got to make your young talent, especially the ones that especially the ones that were day oneers with you in AEW. Got to give them some shine. Speaking of day oneers, one of the 4 pillars is out now. They're in a heated rivalry. Joey Janela has a really hot girl that can do flips and is shredded up. If that is on the YouTube show, I want to see it on the main show. Just like Big Swole. I want to see her on the main show. She wasn't, and then she's his enforcer, and they're feuding with Sonny. Why isn't this on TV? This is perfect for Dynamite and Rampage. This blows my mind. Oh, Primetime, you're making me mad at AEW. Did you triple thank Tony Khan? Let me know what you meant by that, Primetime. That's what I want to see on Dynamite. That's what I want to see on Rampage. I want to see feuds like that. Established people in AEW having feuds. Oh, did you see AAA thank Tony Khan? Okay. I'm old. Reading chats is new to me. I did. And that's cool. Are you excited for Lucha Bros versus FTR for the belts? I am. AAA thank Tony for helping with their main event for their show. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Now that we are where we are with everything, nice technical stuff from Lee Moriarty and CM Punk. Do you think, and this is a Tony Khan call, he made the right call for having Kenny beat Andrade when I think that was the time for Andrade to take that title, that AAA title off of him. Again, they wanted the belt collector thing to go longer, but as Eric from the show and I were watching it, we were talking and we thought it was perfect for Andrade to win. So, but it didn't happen. But it's tough when you're doing stuff with another company. But MJF. So we're getting a rotation of people on the commentary desk. I like it. There you go. That's right. That's a heel move. I wrestle when it's necessary. I wrestle when it means something. MJF, folks. You guys going to watch ROH Final Battle? I'm debating. I'm really going to miss ROH. Let me know if you guys are going to watch it. And if you'd like to do a watch along, maybe we might get it. One last hurrah for ROH. I don't know who's going to be left to do it. They have the card set, but I don't know. I read different things. Gresham with his own company now. Primetime Edge and Miz or Punk and MJF. Punk and MJF. I liked Edge's stuff. I didn't like the Miz's stuff. The Miz can be kind of soft. I do like the Miz. I'm a fan of the Miz. And Edge was right. That dude, he didn't let anyone say or basically dictate his career. The Miz made a great career. Who do you have primetime? I'd watch the watch along one last time. It's going to be pretty sad though. Okay, there's one. We'll see who the guys are at that night. CM Punk, classic move right there. Everyone's flexing tonight, man. Get Zach a little flex too. All right, we have a commercial break. Edge and Miz because of Maurice. That's going to lead to Beth Phoenix, all of them having a 4-way match. That's going to be pretty cool. Punk brought out the content with Punk. Yes, he did. And I'm bringing the content with Nintendo Power Magazine. Let me just take this off. And we're hitting it. 1988, issue number 3 of Nintendo Power. We're going to breeze through this. We got 2 hours. So you can call a game counselor and get help with your games. If you want, we can call it right now. Why not? We got nothing else to do. It's commercial break. The number is somewhere right there. Up there. All right, let's call it up. Need help with any Nintendo games in case they actually answer. If you want to talk, player, console, call Nintendo's game counselors at let's try that one. Well, the customer service number is still up. If you want to call it, of course, for all those Wii U questions everyone has, like, why the fuck do I have a Wii U? Here we go. Calling Nintendo Power.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number and dial again.
All right. Their counselors aren't there anymore. A bunch of skeletons in a room, but that's okay. All right. Let's check it out. Nice table of contents from Nintendo Power. Oops, I'm ripping it. It's going to be worthless. Issue number 3 already torn to shreds. But yeah, the main thing on the cover of this issue was Track and Field Part 2. These were fun games. If you can find it or find an emulator, these were pretty fun games. And of course, we'll find the Power Pad with Track and Field games later on too. But pretty cool stuff here as Punk and Moriarty are on picture-in-picture. Track and Field 2. A lot of fun stuff here you should do with the controller, the fencing, and then the triple jump too. It's a lot of like tapping, and then for you're running fast, and then you do the big jump there. But these are really fun games. It's like mini games almost with this cartridge, so you're not always doing the same things. Swimming, you can be Michael Phelps and apologize for fucking hitting weed. I didn't know what to do. I like Subway. Track and Field too, though. Good stuff, man. Hammer throw. Pole vault. This is a pretty, it's a big spread, but this is where we're back now. Punk misses Moriarty with the knee right there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. The graphics are on point for what it was. Archery, canoeing. Look at this. They give you the big map there for canoeing, so you know where to go while you are canoeing. Lee Moriarty, CM Punk going at it right now. I'm just going to finish up this section here. Hurdles, horizontal bar. Look at my guy right there. Just one arm. Good stuff, man. NES. Holidays are around the corner. All right, we'll hit that up. We'll continue with the next commercial break. 1988, issue number 3 of Nintendo Power. Feel the power. Kind of another slow match here from Punk. Still to come, the women's match that has been in the works for weeks. Kris Statlander, Ruby Soho. Wardlow is in action tonight. Speaking of guys who are barely on that need to be on, Wardlow, good to see. 1, 2, nope. Lee Moriarty puts him right into a lock. Still calls him PG Punk. That's a good looking hold. If someone sells it right, that is one hell of a hold right there. It's tough to sell a lot of submission holds nowadays because, we're smart marks and we just say like, oh, just do this and you're out of the hold. But hit us up in the chats. Let us know if you got a favorite submission hold. The label lock is pretty great. I like that one. There's another one from the late 80s, early 90s I was a big fan of. I can't remember. Brutus the Barber's sleeper. I never understood that because other people would do that in the ring and it wouldn't really have too much of an effect, or it wouldn't really put anyone to sleep. It was a great finisher. The Rude Awakening. That was a good old school one. CM Punk on the top. There we go. Reversed Hurricane Rana. That was a little awkward. Do you think Punk should keep doing moves that try to keep up with the younger guys? I know he used to do a lot of good stuff in ROH with these types of moves, but that was a good kick. You should go for the cover, Punk. Come on, Punk. Anybody going to any wrestling events coming up during this holiday season, let us know. We'd like to know what it's like live at these events. Me, Eric, and Knock from the show are going to, not this week's, but next week's SmackDown here in LA at the Staples Center. It's being called something like, I forgot what it's being named, something.com. Crypto Stadium. Kiss to the crowd, and Lee Moriarty takes advantage. Oh, nice clothesline, Lee. There we go. Ooh, he connected that foot to the face. Nice move. Ooh, that's close. Who do you think should give Punk his first loss? You think it should be MJF? I mean, won't be mad at it. I'd say MJF should either give him his first loss or someone like Dante Martin. I think Dante Martin would be. I'm not really happy what they're doing with Dante Martin now. He should not be a part of Team Taz. GTS. That's it. That's the 3 count. CM Punk picks it up over Lee Moriarty. Good showing from Lee. Good showing from Lee. We got MJF on the mic. What is he doing to that? Oh, it's Hanukkah suit. I thought he borrowed a suit from the Young Bucks. Happy Hanukkah to anyone out there celebrating. All right, here comes MJF on the stick. Let's see what he has to say. It's going to be like last week. PG Punk. I love when wrestlers chew gum. I don't know why. Bashing the talent that's barely on TV. I get it. Yeah. That was meh. Who is he now? I don't know. Let me know if it's hidden for you guys. There you go. Yeah, argue with the fans. Heal it up. I don't know when these two are going to fight, but I wouldn't pull the trigger on it too quickly. I want more of this stuff. This should not happen at Winter's Coming in 2 weeks. This should happen at Revolution. Less famous Miz sign. Larry David the pajamas. That's right. There you go. You build them back up. Good job, Punk. That's right. Keep it up. Keep up the needle dick thing. Keep that chant going. Nah, not tonight. Hmm? Nah, I don't know about that. Man, you're getting needle dicked everywhere you go. What? Disneyland? No. I thought they were going to have a match at Disney World, the most magical place on earth. Oh man, he's wanting it right now. He's fishing for it. Do you think he's going to get it? Are they buying it or are they not? He wants Long Island to cheer for him next week. I think he wants. I mean, he said what he wants. He wants to be Brett in Calgary. Oh wait, that's your wife. Punk, big fan of his dog, loves him. Don't mess with the man's dog. At least he didn't go do an AJ Lee thing. There you go. Wardlow probably have his match next. Do not have Punk be more strong than Wardlow. Wardlow needs to be that strength. He needs to be that strength not only to protect his brand, but to build that feud against MJF in the future. That's why we need to see Wardlow on TV more. I also say no one from TV tonight, except for maybe a backstage segment, should be on Rampage. We need to, again, not let big swoles leave our company. We need to showcase people. We need to have different people on each show. I don't want Rampage to turn into Thunder. Britt Baker. DMD. Britt needs to do this stuff out in the ring. She needs to be bigger than she is on here. Ooh. There you go. Jamie Hayter. How long do you think Jamie Hayter's going to last with them? No, you're not. Jamie Hayter's good. They could build to Jamie Hayter being the one to take it off Britt. I could see that. I went to my DMD this week and they put they put Oculus on my head. So I was touring the world while getting my teeth cleaned. It is a commercial break right now. So let's go back to 1988 Nintendo Power, the third ever. We had games like this, throwaway games that were usually like the $15, $20 games, like Mickey Mousecapade. Yeah, a very basic side scroller. You know what you're getting with this game. You're getting an IP with very basic stuff. Their mascot in Nintendo Power was Nestor. So he's basically like, I don't know. He was what he was for the time, but basic comic that they have in every Nintendo Power up until they stopped using this, which was, I don't know, after a couple years. But Nestor in Nintendo Power comic strip that kind of tied into a game. This one ties into Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Fun stuff like the tie-ins. Other games too. Again, throwaway games. Again, the beginning of Nintendo in '88. Not really the beginning. Blaster Master. This one, again, if you can find it on an emulator, I wouldn't go out of my way to find Blaster Master. But what they do in here, they give you the goods. They give you the maps, so you know where certain things are. And there you go. Mutants Go Wild. Blaster Master is what it is. Let me know if you guys played any of these games in here. Peter Brady. Anyways, there was a poster in this one that I ripped out. Again, this magazine is not worthless, but we got stuff on role-playing games. This is the magazine where I learned what the fuck an RPG was. I really didn't know what they were. They interested me. This is Ultima, Legacy of the Wizard. It's I've never played it, but looks like it's kind of fun. Thief, the orc, the wizard, the druid, the ringer. Apparently FTR is in the game. Coming back from commercial break in a little bit here. We have 38 seconds, but a lot of stuff about this game. And then we go into another one, Legacy of the Wizard. Never played this one. Didn't hear about it after this issue came out in 1988. But then let's go to Counselor's Corner. This is a fun thing. Again, we didn't have the internet back when I was young. We had Nintendo Power. And the Counselor's Corner is where I'm just going to peek over the top here. And yeah, here, you need a question about Metal Gear. You send in Counselor's Corner, helps you out. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of ways to help you out here. In Rambo, how do I destroy the flying fortress? Rambo, that's one game. And then you can meet the people down below who do this. Oh, Adam Cole, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back at the commercial break, 1988, issue number 3 of Nintendo Power. It is all about the boom right now. We're back into it. Commercials are over. Adam Cole, baby, out for some reason. We'll find out here. Jordans. Everyone has Jordans in wrestling now. Hit me up in the chats. What do you want to see Adam Cole do after Jungle Boy? I think Adam Cole would easily take the pin for Jungle Boy. I think that's the game plan here. Adam Cole. They need to start a feud with him and Tony Schiavone over Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. It's all about the boom. Rage Against the Machines, Calm Like a Bomb. Compare the two, both awesome songs. I dig it. Get ready. Never gets old, man. I went to WrestleMania 35 and went to the takeover the night before. Holy shit. Hearing the crowd do that is awesome. If you get the chance to go to an AEW event, go to one just to hear the crowd yell, Adam Cole, baby. What a heel ass thing to do. He's going to probably be on commentary right now. Goes out, does his huge entrance, and then goes back over to commentary. That is classic heel stuff right there. It'd be even cooler if he just went back in the back. All right, we'll get him on commentary. That's cool. Good heel work by Adam Cole, baby. Boom. Make sure to check us out Friday night, live Rampage, Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, West Coast Popcast. Eric and Knock will be there. We're going to be doing some fun stuff on our PS5. Eric has the hookup. We're going to be doing that Sunday night. Friday night's Rampage. Orange Cassidy out now. Don't know matches this coming up. It'd be even funnier if he came out and did the exact same thing that Adam Cole did. We may get a match. We may not. He's staring down Adam Cole. There we go. I think we found the next feud after Jungle Boy. That Jungle Boy feud could culminate in 2 weeks at Winter's Coming, where we're going to have the Hangman Bryan Danielson AEW World Championship match. Adam Cole talking trash. Orange Cassidy, hand in the face. Should fix those drawstrings that you got down there, too. He's got back pockets on his front. The Bucks. Okay. Okay. There you go. Nut shot by Cole. It's not very Christian, Young Bucks. Here we go. There you go. Yeah, a little mocking. It's got to be done. Crowd's into it. That pays off. And the super kicks to the face of Orange Cassidy. Remember all this going on in ROH? I do. And I'm going to miss ROH. Again, let us know if you want us to do live stream of ROH's last pay-per-view. I personally don't think ROH is coming back. And if they do, it's going to be worse off than NXT 2.0. Best friends coming out with the chairs. Or Wheeler, Utah, and the one friend. Trent's still recovering. Let us know in the chat who you have the next feud with Adam Cole be. I guess Orange Cassidy. Tony Nese and Sammy Guevara primetime. I don't know about this match. Tony Nese with a haircut and a little beard trim. So this is another thing too about Big Swole leaving. Tony Nese, another guy that just comes in and takes up a lot of TV time. I don't really. I don't know. And a lot of these people coming in and just getting like title shots right away. Jay Lethal obviously deserves one because he's Jay MF and Lethal. But Nese all of a sudden just getting a title shot. See you Friday, Tony Nese. And we'll see you right here Friday. Live for Rampage. Wardlow coming out right now. This is War. Wardlow coming out with Sean Spears. Look at that record, 33-6. A lot of these people in AEW getting close to that 50 and beyond mark with matches. Wardlow should have more than that. Wardlow is a monster. Wardlow is like if Atom Bomb was done right. Remember Atom Bomb? One man, gamma radiation, and a costume department. Atom Bomb. AC Adams. Okay, I am all for local talent doing stuff in the ring for squash matches, but again, another person on TV when there is an influx of people in the locker room, not on Dynamite or Rampage. I get this, but this should be the balancing act here. You know, a lot of day oneers from AEW just in the back yet. He's got a Captain America tat on his elbow. Let's see. Is he Steve Rogers or is he U.S. agent? There you go. Sean Spears still just kind of floating around. Another one, they use him, but barely. I barely even remember that the Pinnacle exists. Huge, huge rivalry with the Inner Circle for months and months, and then the Pinnacle just kind of go their separate ways. And I just feel like, I don't know. Could have been done better. Sean Spears could be used better. Again, nice powerbomb by Wardlow. And I see he's now U.S. agent. That's the Shield tattoo. There's two. How many going for? Let's go for more. That's right. Crowd wants it. I want it. You want it. 2 and 3. That is it. Wardlow takes the victory over U.S. agent. Sean Spears, steel chair, blazer, no shirt. It's like a hardcore 90s stand-up comic. I like the green lights for Wardlow around the fans. Sean Spears is getting a little crazy now. He's acting more Sami Zayn than he was, than he is, like cool collected Sean Spears. That's right, Wardlow. All right, up next, the Gunn Club versus Darby and Sting. So we're going to commercial break. Let's go back to, how you doing? 1988, Nintendo Power. We're going to page through this during the commercial break until they come back. A little more Counselor's Corner. Double Dragon, how do I defeat Willie? How do you defeat a man named Willie? You tell his mom that, I don't know. I have no joke for that. It's just a guy named Willie. That's the villain. Okay. This is a good one right here. In Gauntlet. So they're games that you couldn't really continue. How do I continue? They tell you how right here in Counselor's Corner. Again, no internet, so Nintendo Power was your gateway. In classified information, kind of the same thing, just more frequent stuff here. Gradius, some tips and tricks on that. And there are some good ones in here. I think there's one for, yes, so Super Mario Brothers. This is good. If you haven't played Super Mario Brothers, please find it somewhere. You know you can on an emulator or somewhere online. But if you don't know, in Super Mario Brothers, explore the mysterious minus world. This is a way to get to the warp zone, but in the minus world. See, you take out these bricks here, you jump backwards, you do a little Michael Jackson moonwalking all the way until you get in a legal way to these warp zones, and then you start going to these negative zone warp zones. Very cool stuff. You find this stuff accidentally back in 1988. But they got you covered in Nintendo Power here. Classifieds. Two big things here controller-wise. So I know in today's controllers, no one really uses the D-pad, right? Everyone uses like the toggles and stuff like that. So you just had the regular NES controllers. And again, we are at commercial break on Dynamite. This is what we do to kill some time. These two controllers right here. The NES Max and the NES Advantage. A bigger arcade style one with a joystick and a smaller one for a little bit easier to use stuff on here. I did have the Advantage. I loved it. I had some classic games like Donkey Kong and stuff like that were great to play with it. And down here, it tells you stuff that's good for the joystick. stuff that's good for the slow-mo function. Both of these had slow-mo functions and turbo functions, which are really cool. But some of the jumps, like here in Metroid, were hard to do, and the turbo function in Blaster Master, which we just reviewed, and Double Dragon, and yeah, and Zelda, I guess. Okay. But the Cycloid, games like ice hockey, good to use for. And again, if you play any games now, you understand the functionality of a button like this rather than D-pad. That was basic. But two big things that came out for Nintendo in 1988, the NES Advantage and the NES Max. Maybe one of these days I'll pull out the Advantage here. And if you like really boring drawing games, 1988 had Anticipation and weird animation, but it's a basic drawing game that you play with friends. Nothing major. Probably about 20, 25 bucks to play this game back in 1988. And we are back. We'll end on Anticipation right there. Okay. Pac on eye patch. What? Pac looks fucking crazy with that eye patch, man. I'm not gonna lie. Carnage Rage, did you see MLW Fusion tonight? If not, you need to watch it because it's on YouTube right now, and it was a damn good show. It was the finals between TJP and Davey Richards in the Opera Cup. Carnage Rage. This is my night tonight. Thanks to you. This is my night. YouTube, hit it up. Carnage Rage is letting you know other wrestling companies that are out there. MLW Fusion and the Gun Club is coming out now. I'm really excited to watch this. I really am. Glad the Opera Cup had you digging it. I saw some other stuff that kind of went on, but avoided the spoilers. But there we go. Thank you, Carnage Rage. After you check out Dynamite right here, go to YouTube. MLW. We got to start building these other companies up. This is the only. I mean, there's Impact, but Impact just has such production problems. I know MLW does too, but I think they're in different situations. But we need other places for people like Big Swole to go to that are going to do her justice rather than just make her a character with a whole new name. Good call there, Carnage Rage. Here we go. Lights out. Last year's winter is coming. Sting showed up. Is there anyone you think is going to show up this year in 2 weeks' time on Winter is Coming right here in Dynamite? This has got to be cool to see live. They're not. Oh, they do. Okay, yeah, they did the snow. Sting with new makeup. Love the simple Sting shirt. That's all I need is the Scorpion. Darby Allen kissing the floor. Sting, Sting, the way he has it looks like he doesn't have teeth. I like that though. I like the black around here. It's different. It's new. It's an update. He had his new different look in Impact. Did you guys like Joker Sting? I didn't like Joker Sting. Darby Allen. Matching makeup. That's cool. Nice fade job in there around the cheekbones. Taz is out there on the mic. Commentary. I'm shocked by that signing. I'm very shocked by that Dante Martin signing. Anyone else? I am just I don't know, just like drop Leo Rush like that. Maybe his tag partner will come back, his brother, and then go with Leo Rush. Garland, Texas. kind of a cool way to plan everything out for the Hangman stuff here. You had all these hometowns of the Dark Order, and then you have Bryan Danielson go through each and every one of them in their hometowns, and then you go back to Texas where the Cowboy is from himself, and you have yourself a good Cowboy shit match in Texas for the AEW Championship. Pretty damn good booking. The Gunn Club, one of those groups that go with what we were talking about with why Big Swole left. Not really on TV, but now they're on TV. We'll see how long this lasts. They did their heel turn against Big Show, which meant absolutely nothing. And then they kind of went away, but now they're back on. But it's like no use and then heavy use and then no use again. Billy Gunn tags himself in. That's some crazy ass makeup on Darby. Billy Gunn looking like it was 1998 again in a good way. If you want to go back in time, tag the Stinger. During the commercial breaks, we'll continue in 1988. Nintendo Power. Oh, I bet Billy Gunn's loving this. They need a makeup match or something from that WrestleMania match where Triple H won, which was stupid as hell. NWO coming out to help Sting. Sting was created to take out the NWO. Ugh. WWE storytelling. That's fucking dumb. Billy Gunn taking hits from Sting, rolls out of the way. Stinger, look at him have that makeup. That's nuts. I'm going to hydrate really quick. First hour. You still got a chant? That could be said for you too, Billy Gunn. I think it's for the both of you. Pushes his son in. What a great move by Dad. You get in there and face the crazy guy with the face paint. Darby Allen now in. Skinny jeans think those jeans are too tight. Oh, he's got the cutoffs with the tights on. Never mind. Nice pump handle slam. Billy Gunn. Ripped Billy Gunn. Get Sting with those eyes, man. Yeah, you got to replay that. Nice slam. Billy Gunn still has it. No, you don't, Taz. Tell the people, Taz. You just gave him one hell of a wedgie. Tags his son back in. Is this going to be like a tough love kind of angle here with Dad and the kids? I mean, before they were just kind of sitting out during the pandemic on the sides, making a lot of noise and being very perky. It's my polite way of saying annoying. Powerhouse Hobbs. Tom Holland behind him. Yeah, we just kind of started this Dynamite live stream on the fly tonight. If you want to know when we're doing stuff, hit subscribe right below here. You'll get notified if you hit that bell icon as well. But we want you part of the family here. Lovely wrestling community, to be honest. Discussions, pleasantries, and people like Andrade reminding us that other federations like MLW are out there. All right, commercial break. Let's get back to it. 1988 Nintendo Power. Blades of Steel. This game and ice hockey were it. If you are into hockey, you want to check out Blades of Steel. Is this 2? Nope, this is 1. Yeah, really cool hockey game here. This was obviously before all the EA takeover of Madden and the NHL and everything like that. West Side Story. Let me know if you're into seeing that. I like the original a lot, actually. What game is this? Cobra Command, not Cobra Commander. They never really made a good G.I. Joe game. I was really bummed about that as a kid. It's kind of an easy game to make, but there's a cool arcade game. If you can find that, there's a very cool G.I. Joe arcade game. And Racket Attack, again, taking simple sports, going along with the track and field 2 here, theme from the issue. And Racket Attack. Tennis, kind of hard to play on these. I have a tennis game for the Atari 2600. That is a bitch. I cannot play that. So video shorts. Video shorts is a section in Nintendo Power that talks about upcoming games here. So this one we have Bubble Bobble. And there we go. Paperboy, and not the one that sings Diddy. That is a fun game. You can find this anywhere. And then classic, not a great game, but still, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters, 1988 NES game that came out. I think it might have came out the year after, but either way, it came out around this time. Tecmo Baseball, leading off from the franchise. Tecmo Football and Tecmo Super Bowl, all the fun stuff Tecmo brought us. And Challenge Pebble Beach, a golf game right there. Just saw Ghostbusters Afterlife. I enjoyed it. Good stuff. And also we have here other games coming out. Dr. Chaos, Tecmo Bowl, again, the football game right there. Got 46 seconds before we return to Dynamite. Platoon. How do you make the movie Platoon into a fun game for kids in 1988? Boy, they found a way, I guess. Million Secret Castle. Never heard of that after this magazine as well. And we'll get into some more. Tomorrow, join us. Check out the channel. Again, subscribe. I want to do a live pop talk. What that is I talk pop culture. I talk comics, movies, video games. Did I say comics? Whatever. Anything pop culture wise. I'm going to talk about, I'll give a spoiler-free review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. We're going to talk Red Notice. We'll talk Britney Spears being free. We'll talk about it all. Big old pop talk live tomorrow. I'll probably do it around lunchtime again here in LA. That's around nooner. But hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. You will know when I'm going to do that live. We'll see if the guys are free, if they want to join as well. But I do it live. So I want to hear your voices on anything going on in pop culture. So that is going on tomorrow. We are back to the action here. Tall Gun man, I don't know that guy's name, has Darby Allen Scorpion Deathlock. Primetime. Danny DeVito wants to play Penguin again, and we're seeing people reprise villains roles in the new Spider-Man. Who would you want to see play their villain one more time? Great question, Primetime. We're going to talk about Spider-Man 2. Not Spider-Man 2, but Spider-Man Far From Home. We're going to talk about that tomorrow as well in Pop Talk, so be with us. I would like to see... I'm glad we're not seeing Dehan playing his Green Goblin. That wasn't good. Obviously Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. I don't mean to go along with that same one right there, but I mean, she was so good at it. She never wants to do it again because that suit didn't breathe. I don't blame her. But otherwise, I think that's about it. Like when I was growing up, we really didn't have that many superhero movies. I mean, you can look at the Batman movies that came out like this. I saw that one in theaters about 3 or 4 times. Had the poster on my wall with the bat, the cat, the penguin. Great stuff. If they can, in some way, shape, or form, have Jack come back as the Joker, some way that it makes sense, I'd take that. Let me know who you think in the chats. Good question, Primetime. Primetime also says, MLW sounds really cool, Carnage. Look at this. See, it's our community. Subscribe, be a part of this community. I love it. Match of the year contender. Oh, man. I'd have to start looking stuff up because I have old man memory when it comes to stuff. Yeah, I don't know match of the year yet. I really like Kenny and Bryan Danielson. I did like MJF and Darby. I did enjoy Becky and Charlotte beating the crap out of each other. Carnage Rage, are you keeping up with Pro Wrestling Noah and New Japan? Kind of. I'm kind of getting there. We're going to try to live stream night 3. So check back with us. I know Eric and I are talking about it. We'll let you know, Carnage Rage. But we are talking about doing something special for that. Why are we doing something special for that? Because you, Carnage Rage, in the chats, you made us aware and you made us realize we need to start watching some stuff outside of what we're usually watching. So for anyone out there too, look that up. Wrestling Noah and New Japan. I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to be okay. Scorpion Death Drop on the Tall Gun. That's it. Stinger and Darby get the win. Darby Allen cut open on top of the head there. It's officially nighttime here in LA. Prime time, the beautiful palm trees. You can barely see in the silhouette there in the background. Like that makeup. Big fan of that makeup. Taz even hyping up the action in the ring. Can't get away from your old commentary days, you know? And that's a good thing. He's really good at it. In WWE, he's great in Impact. Who we got? Damn it, Jericho. Thought we were going to get 2 hours free of Jericho, but no. Let's just stop right there. Eddie Kingston's been getting a lot of shine again in AEW, so Jericho wants a part of it. Oh, just go on tour, Kris. Just go on tour. Keep going around the country and the world, stealing Paul Stanley moves, Bret Michael moves, Vince Neil moves. There you go. And now he has to retire. Beautiful segment. Thank you, 2.0, for taking out Chris Jericho. I'll have to buy a 2.0 t-shirt. Spelling their name out now. 2.0 spelt out now because of NXT 2.0. Not taking NXT, man. I'm sorry. All right, let's go back to it as a commercial break. They're advertising the Hogwarts game. We're going to talk about some real deal games. Nintendo Power, third issue ever, 1988. Pack Watch. Keep an eye out for these games in 1988. 3 football games, NFL football, John Elway's quarterback, and touchdown Fever. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That was kind of fun. Again, if you can find that one on an emulator, good stuff. Let me get this off here so you can see what's coming up next. Next up, the game I'm sure a lot of you played, especially if you're my age, which is fine wine, as I like to say. Acclaim's WrestleMania. 6 wrestlers in here, as you can see. Where's my finger? There it is. We have Racist, Andre the Giant, Macho Man Randy Savage, Bam Bam Bigelow, Honky Tonk Man, and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. This game was fun. It really was fun. You can see Fat Hogan there. That was kind of the cover of the game, too. This was a really cool game. Again, at the time, you could do Bam Bam's, what's it called? The cartwheel. You could use weapons, Honky's guitar. This was just really fun. If you can find this one on emulator, WrestleMania Acclaim 1988. There was pro wrestling that came out. They had like Starman and made up people. This was part of the series of NES games like Ice Climber and stuff that were in-house productions from NES. But this one, this was a name, WWF's WrestleMania. And just around the corner, Hollywood Squares and the Power Pad. Folks, check out the Power Pad. This is what came out in 1988. It's like a Dance Dance Revolution pad here. You do stuff like track and field stuff and workouts. But this was so cool. You plug it in where the controllers go, and you can be part of the action, the Power Pad. That kid has a shirt tucked into shorts. What the fuck? Also coming out in 1988, California Games. Welcome to the West Coast, baby. All your favorite stuff here. Ocean Pacific. A lot of fun stuff. Skate or Die. This was the game, man. This is the game you want to play in 1988. Skate or Die. Great skateboarding game. Half pipes, full pipes, crack pipes. Operation Wolf, another fun one here. Again, if you can find these on an emulator, they're super fun to play. And another named one here from Mad Magazine, Spy versus Spy. Pretty cool stuff. And all the NES things coming out here. November, December, January, February. RoboCop was kind of fun. You take the gun out of your leg every time you need to use it. And then random feature ones that are coming out. All right, we're back to AEW Dynamite. Taz still on commentary. We'll visit this magazine some more at the next commercial break. We have a ways to go yet. And I'm ripping the fuck out of it. Team Taz with the FTW title. That doesn't mean shit. For that one, Carnage Rage. Again, my match of the year, Nakajima versus Kendo, GHC versus GHC, title versus title, heavyweight versus national championship. Carnage Rage. You are giving me too many matches to watch. Good pick. There's an answer for your prime time. Carnage Rage with a good one to watch. We might do something with this match. This is a good one, man. Very cool. Carnage Rage with his match of the year. Let us know your match of the year. Leo Rush coming out randomly. Not randomly. Team Taz is still out there. They took his guy. Anything else? News and rumors here, just to talk about really quick before Leo hits on the mic. Scarlett Bordeaux is opening her OnlyFans account in January. I have no comment for that. And Nick Aldis teases several WWE superstars could be coming to the NWA. Good. I want more people coming into NWA. Another poor me. Like, you should see all the things that I've had to come through promo from a wrestler. Yeah, get your point. Thank you, Taz. I just don't like that, especially from Leo Rush, because Leo Rush kind of had some of those happen because of himself. Yes, everyone in AEW is a fighter, Leo. That's the point of the sport. Yeah. You're all fighters. You're wrestlers. You fight. I do like Leo Rush. I just don't like this promo. He has retired about 3 times already. Dante Martin stepping up to him. Absolute Ricky Starks. Love him. Something's blown up. Yeah, what a bombshell. I think a bombshell just went off behind me somewhere. In case I catch some shrapnel and I have no more for this, please subscribe and hit the like button. Jade Cargill. Do you guys think Jade is still going to get that TBS championship? There's a lot of people that think that she is the one. Thunder Rosa, man. Hardest working person in wrestling. Hey. Commentary for Rampage. All right. I'm all for that. Again, JR's out. We wish him the best. 22 treatments of chemo or cancer treatment. Just wish him the best. But that's how you do it. Thunder Rosa. Here we go. TBS Women's Championship is on the line in the tournament here. This tournament is just dragged out. This match started to hype up 3 weeks ago, but we're finally getting a Kris Statlander versus Ruby Soho. 2 fan favorites. Who do you have here in this quarterfinals matchup? I don't know where this tournament is going to culminate. If it's going to be in 2 weeks at Winter's Coming, if it's going to be a Revolution. They keep stretching this tournament out so much. I don't know if it's because they had another tournament started at the same time. Kris Statlander, stupidest gimmick in the industry, outstanding performer. There we go. Ruby Soho coming out now, Rancid, and Out Come the Wolves is the album. Get it if you can. Download it. Get it at your local Prangieway. However you get it. Rancid and Out Come the Wolves. Great stuff. Ruby Soho looking happy to be in AEW. Who do you give it to in this match? Who do you think should advance in this match? Someone who came in hot, who you know is good, a good worker, who can perform. Either one of these women is that, but do you go with one of your more homegrown talents like Kris Statlander, or do you give it to someone who has a bit more name recognition that you put towards the end? I think you give it to Kris in this instant. I don't think Ruby needs it. She's still going to be hot no matter what the outcome of this match is. I would guess more. I'd have to guess more about who's going to win if it was Kris versus Jade. Chance for both going on right now. A lot of technical wrestling going on to begin with. That's how matches that take a while need to start off anyways. Get technical, get to know the opponent. And there you go. Headlock takedown. Yep. Taz still on the mic. I like that they kept him on. Statlander's what? She's got to be 6'2"-ish. Kris Statlander, Ruby Soho. Again, hype packages for the last 3 weeks. Cody Rhodes, man. I think he's getting booed. Cody Rhodes, you need a vacation. Rhodes to the Top got picked up for a second season, so if you enjoyed that, it's there. Ruby Soho, check out the outfit on the sides. They must do something with the safety pins and all the exposed stuff out there. A lot of these things look really cool, but you know, when you're wrestling and you're like rubbing up on them, we'll see how they have an effect on the opponent. I know a lot of the times in the 80s, they do stuff on outfits that they would take off, like jackets or stuff like that. Like One Man Gang had the jacket with all that stuff on there and the studs, and then he'd take it off and then just have more of a wrestling attire on. The boop. I hate the gimmick. Like the wrestler. I like the wrestler, just hate the gimmick. Ruby Soho. If there's anyone that you think needs more exposure in the women's division, mainly most of them, so we don't have another Big Swole incident, let me know in the chats too. I'd like to hear what you think about Big Swole leaving and, basically thinking she didn't get enough shine in AEW. So if you see anyone else in trouble like that, let me know. I'd like to keep an eye on that. Who is it? Evilise or Diamante, whichever one's still in there. Knock thinks that whichever one is still in there could be the next one. Yeah, we are Tony Schiavone. This is a great wrestling match. All right. Stepping away from the action again, so you know what that means. It is time for Nintendo Power, issue number 3, 1988. Let's get back to it as we are running to commercial. Giant giveaway from Nintendo Power. Christmas is coming. Trip for 4 to Disneyland from Nintendo. That's the big grand prize here. 4 days, 3 nights. Penis Nose is game for that. A lot of great prizes that you can win here. A lot of great stuff. Platoon, you can watch people die on your NES. A lot of great stuff that we talked about in this issue here. Yo, look at that. Rampage, the game. Again, the NES Max. Super Mario Brothers 2, the NES Advantage, Zelda 2. Quite a departure from the original Zelda. That's for damn sure. Super controllers, basically wireless. Yeah, but they still have the turbo functions too, I guess. So yeah, big giveaway from Nintendo back in 1988. Kris Statlander has Ruby Soho on the mat right now. Here's some other stuff that you can win. 1988. 175 winners get all these games. Jeopardy, Double Dragon, Gauntlet, Wings, Karate Kid. It would be funny if they had some nice Easter eggs from Cobra Kai in there. Wheel of Fortune. Those games are a pain because you had to type in all your answers. Jaws, that was a fun one. Bases Loaded. Top Secret. Sesame Street. And there's your WrestleMania from Acclaimed right there. Rambo. Again, great games for kids. And kind of a cool thing too, players poll. This is how they judged how readers were digging the magazine. You fill it out like I did, and you mail it in, but they ask you questions here. Kind of cool stuff. They want your feedback, and then like you list off a bunch of games here on the back. Like which games you're looking forward to, which games you like playing, and blah, blah, blah. But these are the games that are out now on Nintendo, kind of a stacked roster, if you will. Yeah, again, just kind of like a random ass thing here. Kind of like the Meg being on TNT tomorrow. Kind of random. That's okay. We're back to the action now. Ruby Soho getting up. Statlander on the ground. We'll get back to that. 1988's Nintendo Power issue number 3. Nice takedown. Liv Morgan and Big Time Bex going at it. Sarah Logan and Ruby Soho mentioned in those promos. Carnage Rage in the chat. Do you think AEW should have more working relationships with Pro Wrestling Noah? I'd like to see it. I would like to see that too. And you know who you send to? A lot of these people that aren't being used in AEW. Show good faith that they want to be used in the company. That's all. AEW isn't the big WWE. I know that. I'm not trying to get at that. I'm just saying some of these people need more exposure. And it gets them overseas too, and it gets them into new eyes. I know part of Daniel Bryan's thing was to work with New Japan. That'd be great to have more people Pro Wrestling Noah to get more eyes on that. Again, night 3, Carnage Rage. Eric and I are trying to do something for that. So let us know if you're interested. Blue Thunderbomb. That was a big one. Kris Statlander. She's very good at using her size. It's a good size. I like her size. I like her look. I just hate the gimmick. The gimmick is dumb. So like an alien, does she get a paycheck too? Does she have bills? Does it cost her money to phone home? It's just weird. Like, does she write in a diary like, "Dear diary, I can't even today"? Like, I don't get the alien gimmick. How does an alien work in a functioning world, in a wrestling world? I know this is coming from a guy who bought a dead man being in wrestling, but oh, nice kick out. Big moves from Kris. And then the kick out from Ruby. MLW has an open door policy now. That has been a main thing that they've been announcing. Roxy is the first one to be using that. You can see her in MLW this month. But I think more companies like Wrestling Noah need to do that as well. Pardon me. It's a nice way to get eyes on you without really paying for advertising. Carnage Rage. There's a new strain of COVID going around. Thank God I got my vaccine booster shot. Oh, I want COVID to go away so bad. I just want it to just fucking be done with. Oh, man. I got to get my booster. For these right here. I do need to get on that, though. Yeah, we'll see how everything is in LA when we do SmackDown next Friday. Me, Eric, and Knock are going, so there will be no Rampage live stream. Here we go. Ruby Soho takes it to Kris Statlander to the head, to the mat. Ooh, I love the facial expression. Man, Ruby Soho, so good. So good. But yeah, if we always do Rampage on Friday nights, but we're not going to do it on that Friday. We'll do this Friday, but not next Friday. But again, we just decided to do this out of the blue. So hit subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when we're going to be doing things. The three of us are very busy. So we pop in and out of when we can do stuff. Again, I'm going to do a pop talk tomorrow sometime. So hit subscribe if you want to be a part of that. It is live. We're going to talk about movies, comics, everything else. And again, spoiler-free review of Ghostbusters Afterlife. The No Future. I like that name. Your move's called the Big Bang Theory. There it is. Ruby takes it. Ruby Soho takes the victory. Good facial expressions at the end. Ruby Soho takes the victory. She moves on. Maybe it'll be another 3 weeks until she has the next match in this tournament. Again, let me know in the chats if you know when this tournament's actually going to crown a victor. Ruby Soho stumbling around, selling the moves from Kris Statlander. Good way to put your opponent over even when they have a loss. The song Ruby Soho by Rancid, the album, and Out Come the Wolves. Find it. It's great. Camera close up on the handshake. Hug it out. All right. She doesn't care. She's an alien. She's just waiting until her kind come and destroy us all. Take note of that. Aliens do not care about gender or race. They'll just kill us all anyways. So we need to come together as one people and love our lives here together and be in unison before the aliens kill us all. Vicky Guerrero out. That is a mom outfit. Here comes Nyla Rose. She must be next in the tournament. Let me know in the chats. I do not have the brackets. Statlander coming to the ring. This is going to set up probably a tag match, either for Rampage or next week's Dynamite. Nyla Rose. Yep, they will. Okay. In the semifinal. Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho. Nyla Rose looking to take a little bit out of Ruby Soho. Before that match, Jade Cargill versus Thunder Rosa. Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho. Those two winners combine or collide. Who do you have those for? Check out the matches that we're going to be watching together Friday night, live right here. Sammy Guevara versus Tony Nese. Everyone needs to stop doing that same pose for the Rampage pose. It's good. They're putting Jade on Rampage a lot. The Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal. Hater and Riho next week. I don't know if I'm going to do Dynamite or not next week. It depends. Bryan Danielson versus John Silver. They're in his hometown next week, I guess. I hate John Silver. Carnage Rage. AEW needs a junior heavyweight title. I will say yes to that. I just don't know how they'll squeeze it into the show. They just have a lot going on that I don't know. AEW, man. I want to get a job writing for them. I'll sort things out. I'll be like their container store. All right. let's head back here. We got one match coming up. We have 27 minutes left together, folks. Thank you for joining us. This is great. I love doing this. Back to 1988, Nintendo Power. You like celebrities? Of course you do. You like Doritos? Of course you do. So why not read about Jay Leno? Jay-Chin. I'm thinking Cool Ranch or nacho cheese. Jay Leno here playing video games. Interview with him in the 1988 edition of Nintendo Power. And you can win a trip to Washington, D.C. and be bored out of your mind as a kid, but you can invent the ultimate video game. How to invent and win. Howard Phillips will tell you how. Very convoluted, to be honest, but he's letting you know. Design a video game. They want you to be a part of it. Interact with technology, just like the power pad right there. Family in like matching ass pajamas. I don't know. Promoted by American Airlines. What a contest. What a contest from Nintendo 1988. Mailboxes in the edition as well. Basically just kind of random stuff. There's one in here I caught. How do you find out all those tips for Super Mario Brothers? Do you get them from other members or do you get them from yourselves? Our game tips come from a number of sources. Game playing experts in the US and Japan are hard at work thinking up of new hints and strategies for Nintendo games. We also like to hear about new game tips from our readers. Of course, there's also How to Win at Super Mario Brothers, which you can purchase for $4.95 by calling 1-800-422-2602. Want to call it? Let's call it. Let's call it. We'll see if we can get some tips here from Nintendo Power on this. I hope it doesn't cost me $4.95. 1-800-422-2602. We are calling Nintendo's mailbox. Let's hit it.
Hi. Thank you for calling Nintendo. It's the holiday season.
Yes, it is.
That means lots of questions,
Yep.
lots of calls, and unfortunately, a lot more time on hold today.
Oh, boy.
We want to help you as fast as we can, and our website, support.nintendo.com, can answer most questions right away.
Okay, so it still works. That number, if you have Wii U questions, 1-800-422-2602, get all your questions for Nintendo answered right there. They also ask where Mario came from and blah, blah, blah on this one. But good stuff, though. Good questions for issue number 3 of Nintendo Power. 5 seconds, and we are back. And then we'll hit up some scores. Scores of Nintendo games back in 1988. And if you have trouble reaching those scores, just call that number. All right. Andrade El Idolo. No rules. Atlanta street fight. Let's see how this turns out. We got Pyro for Andrade up and running now. We got the Black Mask bit. You guys still good with this Black Mask bit from Batman? Are you good on it? You want to keep seeing it? I think it really works if you don't know the Batman villain. I think that's when it really, really works. And pardon me while I take another drink. Thank you. Stay hydrated, people. Or stay dehydrated and get handicapped. T-Pain's at ringside for the Go Big show. Snoop dropped out. DJ Khaled was brought in. He dropped out. So you get T-Pain in the Go Big show. Just seeing if there's any other news and rumors out there that we could talk about. Don't care about NXT 2.0 viewership because that show's boring as hell to me. Xavier Woods to host Nickelodeon's Treasure Truck Holiday Show. Good on you, Woods. Oh, this intro. I could go and start dinner right now. Come back. And it'd still be going. So when the first pay-per-view happened, I love this intro. I loved it. I thought it was great, especially with the throne. Knock and Eric saw it live in Vegas. Lucky them. But now, even like years ago, even like 2 months after that first pay-per-view, I just thought it was very pompous to do. And now, obviously, everyone thinks that. So no one else does it. No one else comes from the center. I know you're the one who helped get this company up and running and stuff, but I mean, some other people could start coming out from the center, I think. Get your Glock. Arn Anderson, baby. That's right. Hug Homelander. Oh, there we go. Andrade making the attack. Oh! Arn. And in the back, he's helping him up. Oh, man. Did you see that? Arn Anderson just took a spill. Oh, my God. Okay, and then Andrade's dude helped him up, and now they're fighting. Oh, man. Oh, yowzers. Into the crowd here in Atlanta. Oh, man, if y'all can rewind that and check it out. Oh, threw a fucking trash can at him. He got hit. He got some stuff in him, man. What is going on in this match? Everyone's just on 10. Cody is getting a Cody chant. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Backflip. All right, he's taking the belt off. Let's see if they throw it back. Nope, he's keeping it on. Do you think it's justified, Cody's booze? He's got a bunch of shit on his back. Andrade looks pissed, man. Andrade always seems pissed. If you ever look at his Twitter, I don't. I just by chance see it sometimes. Always in a bad mood. I don't know what makes him happy. Charlotte made him happy, but I don't know if they're dating anymore. It's all right. You can see the protection. That's fine. It's a dangerous move. I'm fine with it. If Andrade wrestles in this outfit most of the time, I'm okay with the black mask thing. Cody's fired up. There's a sign that he likes. I refuse to boo Cody. Is that what it says? Oh, and he's hugging T-Pain. Is that a Danhausen shirt? Oh, Danhausen on a t-shirt. Not on a sweatshirt, on a t-shirt. Danhausen. If you haven't watched this week's ROH, Danhausen is on that. I wouldn't trust Cody to hit me with a chair, man. Ask Sean Spears. What does he have on him? What is on the back? Bunch of like feathers or Rice Krispies? Like what? Let me know. If you know in the chats what that is, I need to know. If you're not watching this live, make comments throughout the episode. I will respond to everything anyone comments on. Turn, Cody, turn. I don't know if he needs that. He just needs a break. Another thing is too, he does put out some like crappy stuff though. The Go Big Home show or the fucking TBS show, I don't think is that good at all. I thought his reality show is pretty bad. Was he on Heels? I can't remember if he was on Heels. I know Punk was. Heels got picked up for season 2. Here we go. Here's the belt toss. Here we go. What's it gonna be? Atlanta wants that belt. I don't think they're getting it. Nut shot by Andrade El Idolo. Taz still doing well on the mic. So good at commentary. Oof. All right, belt's out there. Crowds chanting to throw it back. Would you keep it? I mean, you could get a month's rent on that for. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd throw it back or not. I'd be a heel and not throw it back. That's what I would do. Does he have a computer? Did he get that $99 Chromebook? Yeah. $99 Chromebook to the face. He went Black Friday shopping. And I'm trying to roll my R's. Andrade. There we go. He's got that Walmart computer that's just laying around. More chair shots. Atlanta's so hardcore. They use electronics in their street matches. What else you got down there? You have an Epson printer? I don't know, chains. Garbage can lids. If you ever go, don't be a dick, I guess, but if you ever go to like a Home Depot or something with your friends, go down there to garbage can aisle. Give them a cheap shot with a garbage can. Ha, crowd wants tables. You don't get tables. From now on, everyone in the crowd asks for Acer computers. Ooh, hard hit. Dangerous move too, because that could have kicked back at him. Some kind of asshole chant going on right now. The guy with the electronic shades, man, I want it. He is living in the future. No need for him to travel back with Doc Brown. I don't think his kids are assholes. What a great reason to make a sequel. You know how many people Doc Brown would have to bring back in time to fix their damn kids? Marty, your kid graduated with a communications degree. We have to go back to the future. I graduated with a communications degree. Ooh, look at that moonsault. Breaking news, everyone. I saw the sign in the crowd. Mila is all elite. Fuck Mila is. Mila Jovovich? She all elite? That'd be cool. Anybody go see that new Welcome to Raccoon City Resident Evil movie that came out? I think that's a pass for me. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. It looks better than the last like 12 Resident Evils that we got. Nutshot. Cody. Fired up. Just remember, Cody, you are not in Atlanta next week, so drink it in. I don't know if you guys saw the meme that's out there right now. We'll put it on the Instagram account. Again, you can find us on Instagram right down here. It shows Cody's left side, and it says the front of the Christmas tree, and then it shows the right side with the tattoo, and it says the back of the Christmas tree. All right, another commercial break. Let's go back to 1988 Nintendo Power Magazine. We have some NES Achievers. See if you can beat these scores right here. Any good ones on here, really? Castlevania. Contra. Hey, Carnage Rage. Contra, MLW. Contra is breaking up in MLW, by the way. They want one person, I forgot who, to be a main star, and Contra is kind of no more in MLW, or soon to be no more. Duck Hunt, check out those scores. 999900. Excite Bike. Gotcha. Gradius Golf. There's your golf scores. -24. Okay. Here's the one to beat because it's the game. Super Mario Brothers. Can you get that high score? Can you do it? These kids did it. I'll skip a few more things here just because I want to get into this. We only have a little bit left here. The top 30, 1988. The top games, NES games. Number 1, The Legend of Zelda. Number 2, Metroid. Number 3, Metal Gear. Not Solid, Metal Gear. We're getting to one of my favorite games of all time at number 4, Punch-Out. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, not regular Punch-Out because of the licensing. Gauntlet, Super Mario Brothers 2, Bases Loaded, Zelda 2, Double Dragon, Kid Icarus at number 10. And again, this is number 3, third issue of Nintendo Power Magazine. The first one featured Super Mario Brothers 2. And here is the rest of the top 30. Mario Brothers number 1, still up there at 11. Contra, number 14. Ice Hockey. Mega Man, another fun one. Rad Racer, I had that one. 3D glasses. Yeah, it really fucking worked. Rygar, RBI Baseball, Pro Wrestling. That's the one I was talking about. The Nintendo in-house made wrestling game with Starman. Goonies 2, Double Dribble, California Games, and Kid Nicky at number 3. That is the top 30 in 1988 for Nintendo games. It was comprised of players, pros, and dealers. There's who all they said. And then they do the points. And then they figure out the top 30 for us who got the magazine. Coming up in the next issue in January, what else you got? February issue, Zelda 2, WrestleMania, and RoboCop. I'll see if I can hunt that one down for you guys. We can go over WrestleMania. But that is it. That is the issue. In our last commercial break, stock those stuffings with Nintendo Power Magazine. And if you want to do it, save $6. Fill out this form. Send in a check. You have no way of tracking it, but it's right here. Send it in the mail. Send cash. Again, we called the hotline. It's still up and running. That is it. Happy holidays from Nintendo. Look at all that fun gear you can get. That is the 1988 edition of Nintendo Power, issue number 3. And we have someone special in the chat. Knock. Right there, the man carrying the show. Appreciate that, man. How's the main event? The main event is crazy, man. This main event you got to watch. Andrade went Black Friday shopping and got a computer. People getting hit left and right. Just watch the very beginning. Arn takes a tumble and Andrade's dude helps him out and then they fight. It's fucking funny. Just watch Arn in the beginning, Knock. You have to watch that. If anything else, during Dynamite. And again, I heard Eric didn't want any smoke in Mario Kart. We say it right here. You and Eric don't want any smoke in Mario Kart. That's a fact. No, Cody is getting big time cheered, but they did want him to throw the belt back, Knock. Cody with the chains on right now. Big swing at Andrade El Idolo. Yes, Knock, he fell again. I hate to laugh at the man, but he fell again and he fell awkward and hard and he got stuck in like a spot. It is something else, man. It is memes all day. I don't think a Glock can save him. Here we go. The Atlanta street fight. Cody fired up. Here we go. Outside the ring. Oh, well deserved. Tope Suicide need to go away. I'm pretty sick of him. You deserve that chair shot to the head for doing one. Andrade digging the look though, man. There goes the shirt. Yeah, Arn. Yeah, I don't know if he's getting cheered next week though, Knock. I really don't. Arn. Everyone please watch Arn fall. It's funny. I love Arn Anderson a lot. I do, but Atlanta street fight. Look at all the stuff they use in Atlanta. Chains, chairs. They use steel steps in Atlanta. They use the concrete floor. That was a good fall by Andrade. And they use Acer computers in Atlanta for street fights because they are $99 on Black Friday. Cody busted open. Apparently on the chair shot. That's what they're saying. I didn't think it hit that much, but what is Cody grabbing? Kendo stick. Boring. Yeah, that's right. Get that out of there. No, there we go. Oh. Yeah, he throws that out of there. That was the sledgehammer. Nice little Triple H nod right there. And now he has a golden shovel. He said, lean in. He's leaning in on the Triple H reference. He hates Triple H that much. I really think Triple H has done a lot for wrestling. Who is this? Some guy running without a shirt on, but dress pants? Oh, Jose. Oh, Andrade, don't botch it. Eee. Escalera and the splash. How they do commentary without JR. They did it very well, Knock. They had people come in during each match, and then Taz finished off the night. He's on right now. Taz is gold as usual. Everyone taking shots at Triple H. Yeah, I really think like his NXT stuff was really great, and I think a lot of the people that came over even to AEW, they never referenced Triple H. It was always like Vince McMahon stuff. It's unfortunate. Rumors going around about Triple H and the severity of what happened to him. Who knows when he comes back, into what capacity? I know some people think he might be the person behind the MSK bit, the person that they're hunting down, and whose image came through the door at the end of last night's episode. But I think even that's going to be too much for him, and I think that'd be a kind of a letdown. Knox says, "Yeah, that's how they should do it. Good call by them." Yeah, it was. And also, Thunder Rosa will be doing commentary during Jade Cargill's match on Rampage. More chair shots to the head. Andrade leaning in hard on this. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate this. We decide to do things on the fly sometimes. So if you want to be notified, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. We got a lot of stuff in the works, but we just don't know when we're going to be able to get it out there. We are all busy, but we love doing stuff for you guys. We love to have you guys live in the chat. Again, tomorrow, remember, live Pop Talk. We talk about everything pop culture. Friday, live Rampage. Sunday, live podcast. Okay, now we're doing split. Let's go Cody. Cody sucks. Whose side are you on that chant? What would you be chanting if you were in Hot Atlanta tonight? No chance for Andrade, really? He's busting his ass up tonight. I gotta give it to him. Ooh, camera angle should have been switched on that. And also, again, remember MLW Fusion tonight. It is live. Carnage Rage. Let us know to watch that after Dynamite. Hit MLW up on YouTube. It is out there right now and it's free. But right now, both men kind of down. Cody was just put through a table. Andrade recovering. We're all recovering from going through 1988's issue number 3 of Nintendo Power. Another table being brought out by Andrade. Yeah. Again, Mia is all elite. The sign says it in the crowd. Mia's probably his fucking cat's name. There's parts of the computer still in there, ref. You got to get this stuff out. You pick up every key, the L, the O, the Q. Andrade going up. Nuts so fast, Andrade. Andrade Alidolo. T-Pain still in the crowd with the brightest jacket he could find. He stands out so much. Yeah, you jump on him now, you'll cripple him. It's a second nut shot. Andrade, well, it's like third or fourth in this match. Oh, we got someone in here in a hoodie. So Brandy comes in disguised, which he didn't need to, but whatever. Cody needs to up everything so he gets cheered again. So Brandy is doing that right now. We have the lighting fluid on the table. I hope they do it right. There we go. Man, flaming table. Oh, shit. They're on fire still. Okay. That was pretty nuts. That was crazy. Flaming table. Cody Rhodes picks up the victory over Andrade El Idolo. Let us know what you thought about that. That was pretty wild. That was pretty crazy. Cody pulling it together in the ring, busted open, put on fire. I think he's got splinters out of his left arm. Brandy looks pleased. Yeah, the fire was on him and Andrade for a little longer than it should have been. No one's fault. It just happens. It's fire. You cannot control fire. What a match. What a damn match. Hot damn, that was a good match. I'm glad that stuff stayed on fire, not because they got hurt, but I mean, like a lot of times that stuff burns really quickly and then it goes off the table and the effect is gone. Look at that. Look at the replay. Andrade is still trying to like get the fire off of him. Cheered in the hometown. Hot Lana's boy right there. Cody Rhodes takes the victory. Man, hot match. Hot match. All right, that is it. Dynamite is ending. Cody Rhodes taking a victory lap here in the ring. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Again, Sundays, we have the live show, 4 p.m. Pacific time. Join the chats. We'd love to have you in there. Tomorrow, I have a live pop talk. We'll talk everything pop culture, and Friday live Rampage live stream. But again, tomorrow, I don't know exactly what time for the live pop talk. But again, everything pop culture, music, movies, comics, all of it, TV. I want to hear from you, what you are watching, what you're into. We'll do it live. And to figure out when that's going to be, please hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you'll know as soon as it gets set up here at the station. Of course, we've been doing it live, all from Hollywood right here. So glad to have you along for the ride. For West Coast Pop, I am Zach. Have a great evening. This has been AEW Dynamite. And just like Knox says, tune in, y'all. We got a lot coming up here. And these guys are going to be back in business. They are working hard for the weekend right now. And miss both of you. Get us to 700 subs. We'd love that. Please hit subscribe, hit the bell icon. A lot going on this week, especially tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Friday. See you Sunday. From West Coast Pop, I'm Zach. Be excellent to each other.